Hi, my name is Leanne Scholler and welcome to the first episode of Soul Deep. I am offering these videos as tasters of the full experience over at my Soul Deep website. That's linked in the description below. Over there I go into more detail on each painting and give you a chance to sit with the painting and see what it brings up for you. Soul Deep is the weaving together of different media to show how the divine transforms and heals through the co-creation of art. I know this happens to me when I paint, and I'm hoping the same will be true for you as witnesses to this process. We won't go into techniques in these videos, but we'll look at symbols, colors, and mark making created consciously and unconsciously as the painting is created, to see what they mean and to see what they might mean for you. Your mileage may vary, and that's okay. I hope you will sit with me and learn to see paintings with new eyes, and I hope this time together will transform your mind or your heart or your soul, or maybe just enrich your day. Today's painting is one of my figurative works, and it is about the parable of the Good Samaritan, which you will find in the Gospel of Luke in the Bible. And I've put the chapter and verse here just in case you want to go read the story, because I'm not going to tell you this story. So in today's painting, we're going to look at the inspiration, the composition, and the symbols and the meanings within the painting itself. My initial inspiration for this was the ceilings in the churches and palazzos of Venice. I was there in November 2019, right before the Grande Acqua. The artist Tiepolo, with his light colors, clouds filled with angels and fairies and goddesses, was so gorgeous and inspiring that when I returned home, I bought some second-hand books of his work. How did he make it look like the ceiling opened into the heavens? I wanted to create a painting like Tiepolo's, but didn't have a suitable ceiling to hang it on or paint on. The second inspiration then was to create a painting to go above a door or high up on a wall. I had seen these in churches, so I thought of my church, Good Samaritan, and that gave me my subject matter. In this painting, the Good Samaritan woman is black. I debated about whether or not to do this, but she insisted. She had to be a woman of color. This is hard to explain, this intuitive knowing, but the idea took hold during a summer of Black Lives Matter protests, and the country's systemic racism laid bare, yet again. I worried about how it might be perceived. A black person in a helping role? But in this scene, she is the heroine. She is the rescuer. It came down to not centering whites, as has so long happened in the Western Church, turning Jesus from a brown man into a white one. It is important to center people of color. These stories are their stories too. They belong in these stories. They belong as the heroes and the heroines. Well, let's look at the painting again. Do you see what's behind her? I was aiming for an aura, but it became a heart-shaped cloud. That was accidental. She was responding to her heart to help. The heart is an obvious symbol, and here, partly obscured, maybe a bit lopsided. Once revealed, it remained. Why? Well, I'm going to be a bit vulnerable here. It remained because it reminds me that I am beloved. This is something I forget, that I am loved by the divine. And if I need reminding, maybe there is someone else who sees this painting, maybe you, who needs reminding that you're also loved by the divine. So at this point in the full experience over at Soul Deep, we would go into more details on the paintings, and I would give you time to sit with the painting and look at it and see what comes up, what stirs for you with the symbols and the paintings, and something new that you might see in the painting. So I invite you to come on over to Soul Deep and check that out. I have various options over there to continue the discussion about these paintings. Feel free to email me using the links below if you want to discuss this painting further. And don't forget that you can visit me at Instagram and also on the website for Soul Deep. All of these are linked below. Thanks for watching this episode of Soul Deep.